Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you a slightly different project. It's not so much 3D, but it will be extremely helpful and handy for when it comes to that dreaded time of year. Now, as you can see, I've made these super cute cards out of the beautiful Smitten Mittens stamp and the lovely coordinating framelets. As you can see, there are so many options available here. And if you've had a quick look on YouTube, you will see that Stampin Up have also done a video to show you all the different, or some of the different options that they have. This is similar to one of the cards that they did, and as you can see, obviously we've got heat embossed in silver on this one with powder pink, and I've used the lovely coordinating, I think it's Year of Cheer, washi tape, because obviously it's got the silver and gold and copper, and it is just beautiful. So I've used that on the edge of my two cards. This one is in copper, and again just the same technique as in heat embossing, one silver, one copper, and I just think they're really cute and pretty. And obviously I did one pink, one blue, but I'm going to show you how just to make these beautiful quick tags. And obviously they even give you the to and from option in the stamp set just at the top here. You could add any of these little images if you wanted to, and you could stamp a little snowflake on, or the little mittens, or anything really. Obviously on this one it's the die cut pattern, and then it's got the copper foil sheet behind just to add some texture. The only advice I will give is when you stamp this, make sure you leave it for a little while, because it is quite a shiny surface and it does take a little longer to dry. But then obviously I've used the Pool Party Baker's Twine as well, just to finish that one off. And this one is just with the linen thread, but again with the copper embossing. So I'm going to show you how to do my labels to coordinate with the powder pink one. So we'll start off with, in fact let me pop these just in the corner and then you can still see them whilst I'm doing the others. So I'm going to start off with this lovely white one. So you just need a little piece of Whisper White cardstock. Just grab your embossing buddy, give it a wipe, get the good old Versamark, your D block, and then obviously your lovely stamps. And it doesn't really matter which way round you do this one, because of these being quite, they're being photopolymer, obviously you can move the shape. What I do with these, because of them being that shape and you want them to be able to die cut properly, I just put it upside down and give it just a couple of seconds just for it to move back into where it wants. Now obviously when we put our blocks on, for most of these you'll put them on like this, but I find the best way for this one is to do it diagonally, and then you get all of your stamp on the block. So obviously get that inked up, well get that Versamarked up and stamp it on. I'm just going to give it a little scrub because I need my block then. So I'm just going to pop that one back and get my snowflake, which will go in the centre, and then just the lines here that will go across the bottom. And this, it is the tricky bit, because you've got to make sure that it lines up and you've got it in the mitten. So just put that away while I'm here, then I don't lose it. Oops. So pop that away, put the lid on the Versamark so it doesn't dry out, and then I'll bring in my silver embossing powder. So I'll just cover this one with the silver powder. Oops. Spoonful and tap it isn't very helpful, don't advise you do that. And then obviously we heat emboss it. And as you know by now, heat embossing can take a little while, but once it starts, there we go, it soon kicks in. So I'm just going to heat emboss all of this one in the silver, and I'm sure it would look equally as nice in the gold as well. thankfully my little lines did line up fairly well. Okay, so that's that bit done. And then all we need to do then is to grab our mitten. So obviously you need to be thinking which way your thumb needs to go for the right one to cut it out. So I'm just going to bring in my big shot, and obviously when we use just these simple framelets you just need your normal magnetic platform. So just pop it on, put my die around it and run it through. Take that off, move it out of the way because I do need to alter my base for the next bit. So that's that one, move them out of the way, put this one away, and then I'm simply going to use my handheld punch just to punch the hole in. I'm going to grab my to and from and just pop that on my B block, flip this over, and obviously in basic black or whatever colour you want to, you could heat emboss this as well if you wanted to. Just pop my to and from bit on, and then, oh, can't close my ink pad, there we go. And then I'm just going to grab some linen thread. Whoop, crikey, I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Grab some linen thread and I simply just put the ends together, feed it through, and then loop them through that bit, and then just pull it up, and then I just tie another knot in the top end up here. And there's the silver one. And then to do this pretty one here, you need a piece of cardstock to match your backing, so I've gone with the powder pink one here. And then I'm using these fantastic multi-purpose adhesive sheets. If you've not used one of these yet, you really need to. They are amazing. To save you messing around with those fine tip glue pens for things like this, it's perfect. Don't get me wrong, the fine tip glue pen is perfect for certain things. This is perfect for this. So as you can see, we have a little bit here that says peel here, and there is a little split in the paper so that you know where and how. Don't touch this if you can help it, because it will just come off and you end up just stuck up with it. So peel it off, pop your cardstock on it, and then I put this back down before I cut alongside my cardstock. So I just cut along it, tops come off, and then I just cut away these excessive bits to stop them sticking to my sandwich of my big shot. Just pop them in the bin before I get stuck. And then there's just that bottom piece here that needs to come off too. So I'm just going to fold it back on itself. Come on, naughty thing, there we have it. So I'm just going to peel that off, and it's stuck to my finger now, I can't get it in the bin, there we go. So stick that one on, and then we need this cute little character here which does all this wonderful pattern. So grab that one, grab my big shot, I'm just going to move those away a minute. And for this one, because it's quite delicate and intricate, you need your basic platform, your thin die adapter, and your precision base plate to pop on. Sticky side down, die on the top, and then your clear sandwich on the top, and then you run it through. And obviously it is a bit harder because you've got extra layers in there, it can be a bit tough. So let's move all this out of the way, and then obviously that's already fallen off, you can chuck that away. This should come away quite easily, which it has done. Pop my die away so I don't lose it. And then you can either use your die brush or your piercing tool and just go along popping all of these bits out. Now, just to save you guys a bit of time, I already did one, just so that you didn't have to see me popping bits out. And that's how cute it is without. Now, as I said, I was going to leave it at that, and then I thought, well, no, wait a minute, there's nowhere to write on it because the back's the same as this. And secondly, it's quite thin because it is just cardstock. So as I've done with this one here, coordinated it, I die cut, if I can pick it up, the silver foil sheet to sit behind. So when you turn it over, this is the annoying bit because it can take you a minute just to find an edge to pick the backing off. And I generally start, here we go, I generally start in one corner and peel it so far, and then I line it up, because then I'm not touching the adhesive and peeling it off before it's stuck. And you just stick it onto your silver card. Now, I did this one, and I don't know if you can see there, I've got a very fine bit here of the silver foil. I had the same with this one, probably can see just a little bit still there. And all I simply did was just use my scissors, and they're my adhesive scissors, and just literally follow your cardstock and trim round just to get that excess silver away. And there you have it. And so now you've got a lovely little silver pattern behind. And then again I come in with my circle punch, handheld circle punch, and this is the 1/8 of an inch. And obviously just punch a hole, and I'm going to use the Whisper White Baker's Twine for this one because I don't have powder pink. And then same again, you just add your bits in here. And obviously all of these products are available from the 1st of September, so not long now. Obviously the silver foil sheets, the heat embossing, all of that business you can get now in the annual catalogue. And the links for all of those products are on my blog, and the link for that is below in the description bar. And there you have it. And obviously there's only one bit left to do, and that's to stamp. Now again, if you can see there, I've got the pink. You can always trim if you feel the need to. And then I'm just going to stamp on the back. Whoops. And that one's moved a little bit because, like I said, because this is quite a smooth texture, you can get a bit of a slide on your stamp. But look at that, they all go that way, bar that one. Never mind. So those are my stamps. Where are my cards gone? Sorry, my gift tags. They're my cards. A beautiful set for you to give away to friends or relatives, especially if you have a child who may be their first Christmas, a grandchild, or anybody really. Pinks and blues are just super cute, and they're lovely cool colours as well, so they're ideal for Christmas. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you've enjoyed my project. Hope to see you soon. Bye.